welcome to our project Identity Fund. On first wave and second wave, we focused on launching the token and creating campaign. On this wave, however, we have fully developed a functional swap for the Mocha chain. So let's start. We have two options to log in or create a user in our platform. We can either do it with AirKit or we can do it with any of these wallets. For the purpose of this video, because we have already talked about the Air wallet features integrated in Wave 1 and Wave 2, let's go with MetaMask. So here, let's connect it with our platform. Let's sign the message. And after that, yes, as you can see, our user is created. But as you know, we need at least 30 points to launch the token. For that, we can connect the Air account, but for the sake of this video, let's just connect X so that we can go over with it. Yes, let's connect it, please. Great, now we have the trust score we need. Let's launch a token. Let's call it test 100, TSC 100, and the total supply. Okay, it says connecting wallet because we also need to connect the AirKit. For the sake of that, let's go and connect our AirKit. Yes, let me write my email, please. akabai@gmail.com. Now we are waiting for the security check. Three, 9, 6, 5, 1. Okay, now the AirKit will be connected. Great, now we can launch the token successfully, as you can see. Let's call it test 100, TST 100, and the total supply can be anything. Let's launch our token. So yeah, okay, so now the token and everything is launched on the chain in the background. We're just waiting for it to give us a response. And everything is also done seamlessly and without gas. Okay, so now we have our token created. As you can see, we can create campaigns and stuff. We have already talked about this in Wave 1 and Wave 2, but for now, let's focus on buying it and then graduating the curve and then using it on our swap. So as you can see, we have the test 100 token here. Okay, so here you have to buy around 9 to 10 mochas or 90% of the entire curve so that it gets graduated and then it goes to the swap and the liquidity is added. So let's buy 9 mochas for the moment. Okay, great. 9, great. 9 mochas are actually bought, and as you can see, the progress and everything is shown here. The bonding curve progress, the initial tokens, the number of tokens sold, and also here it says finalized. So right now, you can see here it says pool is graduated. We can continue trading this on our swap, which is identityswap.finance. We can say add liquidity on identity swap, and we have all these options. Let's click on add liquidity on identity swap. So here we can add, let's connect the wallet first. Great. As you can see, we can add liquidity directly to the token. This is the address of our token, and you can do it vice versa. You can also add W Mocha and Mocha. Okay, let's write 0.1. Yeah, as you see, it is all to calculate it in the background. So 0.1 W Mocha is equal to 165 of these tokens that we have. And if we have 0.1 Mocha, we can already add the liquidity. Okay, let's copy the token address. Let's go to our swap. As you know, this is our fully functional DEX. Okay, let's paste our token and say search. Okay, our token TC100 is here. Now, let's choose Mocha. Let's try to sell, for example, 1,000 of it. We say approve. Okay, so for 100 of those tokens, we get 0.06 Mochas. And the moment I say confirm, our fully functional DEX will swap my tokens in exchange for Mochas. As you see, TSC100 approved successfully. And then we execute the swap, and the swap will be done immediately. Let's just wait for, yes, great. Now let's go to our liquidities. Here in all pools, you can see all the tokens that we have launched in our platform and their pools. In my pools, you can see the tokens that you have launched. And by the way, this takes a little bit of time because we take this directly from the blockchain. We didn't have the time to store it on a DB, but that's a very small thing and we can do it later. Waiting for a few seconds so that it loads all the pools. So in this wave, identity swap was the main part of our plan. And as you know, these are the campaigns that we already created. We talked about this in wave 2 and wave 1. You can just go do the campaign and claim the tokens as well. Okay, now let's check TC100. As you can see, TC100 has zero point 0.9 mochas in exchange for 14,950 tokens that we put inside the pool. We can also add liquidity here if you want. We can do whatever we want with those, but the main point is my pools, because here comes the pools that we have created ourselves. Yeah, so this is it. Thank you so much.